All right, so for the regen side, we've already checked everything else, right? We have a couple codes, went through all this, and this is where we're at now. So engine running, and we're gonna blip it up to 3,000 RPM with the throttle. We're not gonna use data logger, we're just because we're gonna want to see that solid whoop-ah, whoop-ah type of thing, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna watch the exhaust. We're gonna see if anything comes out of the exhaust. Oh, nothing. All right, cool. I've already done it a few times, but there we go. So nothing came out. So what do we do? Oh, well, we just go to the next thing. So we're actually going to do a manual regen and see what that does. So when you get in there, you just pick, you'll do like what model you have. F350 is what we're in. And it's actually going to read what your soot level will be. Reading here, you'll also need to be at a certain temperature. The other thing too is, I know Ford gets a little weird with it. So on your dash, if it says 100% full, it's actually 50% full. It'll read up to a certain amount of PIDs or counters, PIDs, whatever. I just call them PIDs. Anyway, so it'll read up to 200, but 100 is full. But on the dash, 100% is 50%, if that makes any sense. So that's what it's doing now, is to see how much it's actually clogged. The reason Ford does that is because it wants to regen it sooner, so that way it's not getting fully clogged up. We can kind of get to it beforehand, kind of like a PM thing that's just done in the background that a lot of people don't realize. That's how it all kind of works. So just because it says 100% on the dash doesn't really mean it's fully clogged up. You have to go in through here and then see what your actual your soot level is in reality, what the computer's actually seeing, not just what you're going to see on the dash. All right, so now it's gone through it. There you go. Right, so part loaded. So this is kind of what I was talking about. It'll kind of just do its own self-check on everything. So it's not recommended at this time. I'm going to do it anyways to make sure it'll go through a full manual regen, and hopefully won't have any issues with a passive regen, which is while you're driving. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a static one, because we're not going to want to move. We're going to want to do its own thing and let the truck take care of itself. So we're going to do static. There you go. And you need all these things to be able to do it. So we've met all our parameters. They want us to pop the hood open. We're in parking brakes engaged, yada, yada. Now it's going to want us to check all this other stuff because it wants to be at certain temperatures, because obviously we're going to be at a extended high idle for a long time. The exhaust back there is going to get really hot. I'll probably jump into this truck just to move it just in case, so I don't melt the paint off of it. And then once this finally everything gets happy, then it'll just do itself. Like right now, so we're good here. We're not good here, so this has to come up more. And then our fuel level is good, so we're just kind of waiting. It gives you a little timer, so you can hopefully get it there. If not, just get it hot where it's supposed to be. All right, there we go. It's gone through, so it's going to look at your just watch your temps. We're going to sit here, watch these temps. It's going to be maybe this long, we'll see, but usually it kind of does take that long. This wasn't too bad, obviously we didn't have to do this, but we're going to make sure and it goes through and does it on its own. Bada bing, bada boom, bang bang. Okay, so it's through, yada yada. So there you go. We'll just let it idle for another 2 minutes or so, and then hit that little check mark, and then you'll be good. So no issues. If you do have issues, it'll give you another screen that'll say issues that you may have, either fuel issues, or it's clogged, or the coolant is over temp, whatever may be going on. It'll give you another thing. This is what will point you to either it completed fine. No, it did not complete fine because this said so. Did it indicate anything? Yes. Okay, then you carry out what's going on with that. So there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So we know we're good there. Yeah. The other thing too, before I go, this is very important for our medics that are out there, people that use these 6.7s or anything that does regens, to not, right? So we've been chilling at maybe 2,000 RPM. You don't want to just, at this point, back it back into the station, pull it back into the station and let it be. You want to let it sit. I usually say about 5 minutes. You'll actually clean out that exhaust system better than you will some of the newer ones, right? It's already on this dash. You can cycle through and it'll tell you the soot percentage. So if you let it sit and idle, just continue washing the truck, detail the inside, clean under the seats. Anyways, give it that extra few minutes to let it clean itself out. It'll actually help you in the long run, instead of just, well, it's done, throw it back inside. It's let it do its thing. Just let it give it that extra 5 minutes or so. It'd be good. Guess what? It's just gonna save you in the long run, and then you won't have to worry about me fixing the truck. And if you didn't believe me, here you go. So that last one, we were at 10:14 a.m. We're now 10:22 a.m. Now we were in the high 80s. Now we're in the mid 70s. So this just goes to show, you let it kind of just idle a little bit longer after it gets done. Don't just bring it back into the bay. You get excited and you're just, woohoo, we did it, thank you. Just hold on, give it an extra second, let it do its thing. It'll help in the long run. So there you go. I hope this helps somebody out there that does these regens. I know our crews try to do them every morning, which I'm a little, you don't have to do it at 20%. Like I said, we talked about the actual, what you see on the dash versus what's going on. So just keep that in mind. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Tech tip.